你們好，朋友們 Welcome back to Jet Li's Rise to Honor。
佢點啊？
打咗針食咗藥就會有啲手軟腳軟㗎啦。
佢好快會冇事嘅。
今次全靠你，我會派多啲人保護你哋。
醫生要同佢做多啲檢查。捉住佢
！And to think, she probably would have gotten away with it if not for the awkward evil laughter. I mean, I assume that's part of being a card-carrying bad guy, is you have to laugh evilly, you know, at narratively convenient times. At least to give away your plans, if nothing else. Right? Is that part of it? Now, you would think after my experience at the start of the dock section that I would have learned my lesson about large men throwing their hands wide and then running at you. You would be incorrect. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's all this guy does, is run at you with his arms wide open and throw you. Oh, nope, sometimes he chain runs at you and throws you, because that's great. It only takes off like a third of your health. That's nothing in the grand scheme of things. Clean this mess up, because you're about to be on the ground. Not my best one-liner. I'll work on it. I mean, there's the obvious, wipe yourself off, you dead. Or, Or, you know, if, like, if the mop bucket had, like, landed on his head, you could call him Buckethead or something. Eh, whatever. I would never besmirch the name of Lord Buckethead that way. I don't know why the music just cuts out here. It's strange. This guy's a bit of a grappler too, so, you know, I'm just gonna probably get my butt kicked. I mean, all he has to do is grab me once and then I'm done. It's not like I've learned my lesson yet. Oh, also, sometimes when you go out to punch him, he'll just headbutt you. Yeah. Like, it's really, really irritating. Like, in this game that has encouraged you to kind of play passively and wait for people to come to you. Oh, by the way, the look on Jet Li's face there at the end when he's lying on the ground is pretty much how I felt at this point. But yeah, in a game where it kind of has encouraged you to play passively and wait for enemies to come to you, I mean, look at this fight right here. To then punish you when enemies are not coming towards you and you go to punch them in the face and they just headbutt you is kind of rude. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't know if that guy in the corner was dead yet, but, you know, just in case. Play a little Viscera cleanup detail. Alright, let's do this fight better. See, he's doing it again. He's waiting for you to approach him, and then as soon as you get close, he's going to headbutt you. See? Every time. I don't know. It's just one of those... It's weird, and they do it multiple times, and there's no tell for it. It's just kind of irritating. But, you know, whatever. This is the last hallway we'll be chasing this lady down. I'm fairly sure. You belong in the trash. Nope, not quite. You could say this guy just got trashed? Time to take you out with the trash. There we go. That's one. Because I threw the trash can at him, so I took him out with the trash. Yes, finally got it. If you thought one guy suddenly making headbutts at you is great, how about 3 of them? Pretty much the only saving grace here is that these guys do not have too much health. That's about it. I'm pretty sure they even still do... I'm pretty sure they still do the pickups as well. They still try and pick you up. It's just... This lady's a real jerk, and the first thing I'm gonna do is take advantage of all these things around the area to just keep throwing them at her, because if you don't, she will. Alright, with all that out of the way, Muilin is she's dodgy. She's extremely dodgy. She will continuously, like, last time I played, she was extremely vulnerable to grabs, but this time that's not the case, and I'm really confused by it. Like, this time she's playing keep away from grabs, and I don't quite get it. I mean, when you can convince her to attack, she's very vulnerable to counters, but... I just noticed how, like, when she gets knocked up against the wall, she just sits there with her legs completely spread, because they couldn't be bothered to come up with another wall splat animation. They could be bothered to make the space between there just completely black so you don't see anything indecent, I guess. Just... what the hell? Anyway. Now you might think that having machine pistols would make these shooting sections much easier. You would be incorrect, as now the enemies also have automatic weapons and they will tear you to shreds. Especially when they also do adrenaline dives. So let's try that again. See, the thing is, part of the issue with the machine pistols is you might think that they would increase your damage potential because, you know, you're shooting a lot more bullets, guys are taking more damage. But it doesn't quite work that way. It increases the enemy's damage potential, but doesn't really do much for yours. Anyway, this guy's well behind cover, so we have to blow up the explosives right next to him. You do get some neat opportunities, though. Also, you remember those guys that were wearing the explosive barrels when we had the nail guns? Yeah, this is the same concept. Sorry if the rat-a-tat-tat's a bit loud. It's kind of the only way I can make it through this, is by firing continuously. And I mean, why wouldn't you? Well, can't take these with me. Automatic weaponry is frowned on in Hong Kong.
我要去救佢。
千祈唔好輕舉妄動，要記住，我哋要靠阿關條線，將成個集團一網打盡。
我一定要去救 Michelle，
你點知佢唔會殺阿 Michelle 啊？
因為佢要嘅嘢仲喺我度。